Internal Revenue Service IRS tax news. IRS Free File available today. Filers can claim important tax benefits. IR 2022-14, January 14, 2022, Washington. The IRS today announced the availability of Free File, providing taxpayers online tax preparation products available at no charge. Today's launch of IRS Free File, there's a link to that here, available only through IRS.gov, IRS.gov. The IRS website provides people an early opportunity to file their taxes and claim the 2021 Recovery Rebate Credit, the Enhanced Child Tax Credit, the Earned Income Tax Credit, and other important credits. So the Free File availability basically gives you the ability to access third-party software such as a TurboTax, which is owned by Intuit, just as an example, and you get it for free if your income is going to be below a certain threshold. That software can be quite useful to calculate and help people calculate their tax returns. Especially, it's useful on the low end these days, which used to be kind of easier tax returns to calculate. But now with the changes to the laws, the economic impact payments, the recovery rebate credits, and the advanced child tax credits and all this kind of stuff, they have clearly become more complex, and it would be quite useful to have some kind of software, as well as the earned income tax credit. That's another quite complicated credit. So if you have the software, it could be a lot easier to do those types of calculations, and you maybe have availability if your income's below a certain threshold to get access to software, which is with the IRS Free File page here. So there's a link to that here. Just remember that you then need to go in and kind of select the software that is going to be best suited for you based on like your income level, and also based on possibly whether they have state needs as well. So make sure you're looking through the requirements in the tax software to see if it handles everything you need, including if you need state tax return preparation, that it could do that for you as well. So taxpayers can use the Free File to claim the remaining amount of their child tax credit and claim any advance payments of the child tax credit they did not receive in 2021. Leading tax software providers make their online products available for free as part of a 20-year partnership with the Internal Revenue Service. This year, there are 8 products in English and 2 in Spanish. IRS Free File is available to any person or family who earns $73,000 or less in 2021. Quote, Free File is part of a wide selection of services available on IRS.gov to help people file taxes during this challenging period, end quote, said IRS Commissioner Chuck Reddick. Quote, IRS Free File offers taxpayers an easy, free way to do their taxes from the safety of their own home. Free File also provides electronic filing with direct deposit, which is the best way to avoid delays and receive refunds quickly and securely, end quote. Because the filing season starts on January 24th, 2022, IRS Free File providers will accept completed tax returns and hold them until they can be filed electronically on that date. So in other words, you could download the software at this point in time. You could start to populate the software at this point in time, although you might not have all the documentation yet to do that because it still is pretty early. But even if you were to complete the tax return and send it in, the software would basically put it on hold until the IRS is ready to start opening up and receiving and processing returns, which looks like they're having on January 24th of 2022. So we're still in the early stages here at this point in time, but you can get access to the software, and that could be nice to get a feel for it and whatnot and see what kind of changes are happening with it from this year to the last year. So the Free File fillable forms, the electronic version of IRS paper forms, will be available on January 24th, 2022. So note, they always like to say that there's free software for like anybody, but the Free File fillable forms is far different than the Free File option, because that doesn't provide you with the software, third-party software that helps you to calculate things. It's kind of like doing the form in a paper form, but an electronic, like PDF kind of format is more what it would be looking like. And so that, if your income is over a certain threshold, it used to be that if your income was over like $73,000 or something like that, then it gets more complicated, and you're more likely to then want to have the software and or get tax professional help at that point in time. Although it might be that the mid-tax return level these days is easier than the low-end tax preparation level. But in any case, as your income goes up, you probably would still want guidance through at least the software, possibly paying for it at that point, or get help from a tax professional that can help you to actually prepare the tax return, and or it seems like you would need tax planning at that point in time, helping you out with basically future projections. So Free File fillable forms is available for use by everyone regardless of income, but should be used only by people who are comfortable preparing their own taxes by hand with paper, which is like almost nobody. No, tax preparers don't even do that typically. So in any case, other important information related to the January 24th start of tax season, there's a link to that there, is available on IRS.gov, including important filing tips. However, IRS Free File works. How IRS Free File works. Each IRS Free File provider sets its own eligibility rules for products based on the age, income, and state residency. So notice the general idea here with this free file, you're going to go through it on the IRS website, but they're linking to third-party providers like an Intuit or big companies that provide the software. So they have this agreement. And so you would imagine then that the IRS would say, this is the minimum that you need to do for us in order to, because we want you to be part of our program. And of course, they want to be part of the program because they want to get the information from the IRS as soon as possible so they can update their software and get a jump on the market and whatnot. So there's going to be a minimum threshold, but they have some leeway to set what kind of things they're going to offer and what kind of things they're not within the range of what the requirements will be. So you want to make sure when you're looking on the free file page for the software that you're picking up software that meets your needs. One of those big needs being, does it calculate the state taxes if I need it? And does it calculate properly the earned income tax credit if I need that as well? So however, for those who make $73,000 or less, they will find at least one product that matches their needs, and usually more. Some providers often offer free state income tax return preparation. Some state tax benefits, such as the state earned income tax credits, are based on information contained on the taxpayer's federal income tax return. Taxpayers are encouraged to check with their state tax agency. There's a link to that here about state tax benefits and requirements to file a state income tax return. Active duty military can use the IRS Free File product if their income was $73,000 or less. Here's a step-by-step overview of how to find the right free file product. And I think what they're saying, okay, no, let's keep it. Go to the IRS.gov free file. There's a link to that here. Use the quote, choose an IRS free file offer, end quote, tool for help in finding the right product. Or 3, review each offer by a provider using the quote, browser all, end quote, tool. 4, select a product. And then 5, follow links to the provider's website to begin a tax return. No computer, no problem. The taxpayers can complete and file their tax returns using IRS Free File products through smartphones or tablets. That seems really difficult for me to do, but I guess that's possible. I would try to find a computer personally. Child tax credit, 2021 recovery rebate, and other tax benefits. IRS Free File is all taxpayers need to claim the child tax credit, the CTC, 2021 recovery rebate credit, and other tax benefits such as the earned income tax credit, EITC. The IRS also continues to urge people to receive one or more advanced child tax credit payments in 2021 to carefully review their taxes before filing. Families who received advance payments will need to compare the advanced child tax credit payments they received in 2021 with the amount of the child tax credits they can properly claim on their 2021 tax return. And that, the taxpayer advocate, I believe that taxpayer advocate sent out their report recently, and I would agree with their assessment that they're expecting problems with these prepayments with regards to the child tax credit payments, with math errors and not calculating them properly, and they're expecting errors with regards to the economic impact payments, which they're going to foresee based on the prior year problems which caused backup filing. So if you get the math wrong on these things, then it could delay the return, it could delay the refund, and then the IRS is totally backed up, so that could be a problem. So you want to get these things done properly if you're looking to get that refund earlier. To help taxpayers who received an advanced child tax credit payment, the IRS started sending letter 6419 2021 advanced CTC in late December 2021. The letter contains important information on advanced child tax credit payments that can help ensure the tax return is accurate. People who receive the advanced CTC payments can also check the amount of their payments by using the CTC update portal available on IRS.gov. In late January, the IRS will begin sending letters 6475, the third economic impact payments, to individuals who received a third stimulus payment in 2021, including initial and quote plus up end quote payments. While most eligible people already received their economic impact payments or stimulus payments, this letter will help them determine if they are eligible to claim the 2021 Recovery Rebate Credit for missing stimulus payments. If so, they must file a 2021 tax return to claim this credit. People who also use IRS online account to view their both payment amounts. IRS Free File also can be used by workers to claim the EITC, Economic Earned Income Tax Credit, which provides a refundable tax credit based on a filer's income and family size. Please remember that unemployment benefits paid by states are taxable income. They made a change in that in the prior year, 2020, but we're back to the normal state now. States should send Form 1099-G to those who received jobless benefits. IRS Free File participants for 2022, these providers are participating in IRS Free File. So these are the third-party providers. 1040now.net, easytaxreturn.com, available in Spanish as well. freetaxreturn.com incorporated, fileyourtaxes.com, and online taxes at OLT.com, Tax Act, Free Tax USA, and Tax Slayer. You gotta love that last one. That's gotta win just for the name. Tax Slayer software, coming soon in Spanish. So I don't see TurboTax on it. I was there last year. TurboTax Intuit said, no, I'm not doing it. Apparently one of the bigger accounting software. Let's go into the Free File stuff here just to check it out. So I gotta stop saying TurboTax is there. TurboTax is not there. Are you serious? So it says here we got the Free File. Check the IRS Free File guided tax preparation for AGI 73,000 or less fillable form. So we want the one on the left that could give us to the actual software. IRS Free File online options. Do your taxes online for free. If your adjusted gross income is 73,000 or less, find or browse the options. So browse all providers or IRS Free File lookup. So you probably want to do this one, and it'll give you some advice on the tax on the actual softwares that fit your needs and are still free. But I'm just going to browse all of them here and see what we got. So we've got the Easy Tax Return, the AGI 73,000 left, age any, the Free Fed, and then they got the states here. So you want to make sure it picks up your state needs. Free state, no free state tax. So it says right here, no state, free state, no free state. So you might have to pay for the state in this one. So that's what you got to be careful of. In filing preparation in any state, and EITC, so it does calculate, it looks like included the earned income tax credit. Some of them don't because that's a complicated one if they're going to do it for free, and military pay included. And then we've got the fileyourtaxes.com, which has age 65 or younger, so there's an age requirement. Free Fed, any state, so now you got the state. It looks like it picks up any state. Filing residence, free state return if eligible for federal return for, and maybe there's a limitation on the states that it offers now. So again, that state eligibility can be something you look into. The earned income tax credit included if age and AGI criteria are met. And then we've got the 1040 now, 73 any state except these states. So they're not going to do those states. And then free state, and then it says no free state. Okay, so I guess that means you're not going to get the free state, which if you use their little lookup tool, it might filter these out if you have a state requirement. Included in AGI. And then we've got IRS Free File Program Deliver. This is age, any state except. So it's got, if you're in these states, then it won't cover that. No free state tax return. So again, it says no free state tax return. Preparation in any states. So then this one's Tax Slayer. This is the one that should win just because of the name. But it's got a way lower AGI limitation at 39,000 instead of 73,000. And then any state if residents, free state return for some states if you qualify for the federal return. So it has some free state returns, but a way lower AGI requirement for that free stuff. Tax Slayer, Tax Act, again, it has a lesser AGI, age limit 56 or younger, any state if residents, free state return for some states. So the states is one of those things you got to look into. And then you got OLT, online taxes, between 16 and 73. It's got a lower limit. That's interesting. Any state of residence, free state return if you qualify for federal return. So you got a free state return here on that one, it looks like. And then you've got free tax USA, 41,000. It's got a lower AGI limit. Any state of residence, free state return if you qualify for the federal. So it gives you, it looks pretty straightforward, but you got a lower AGI. No TurboTax. I swear it was there last year. That's crazy. Anyways.